Hello and welcome back to the channel where today is another review, another Tales from my backlog as we are going to be covering the third Terminator film that came out all the way back 20 years ago, this year actually. Yeah, it came out in 2003 and so that means it's been 20 years. So, what did I think of Terminator 3? You know, honestly, I liked it. I didn't think it was all that bad. I was going in with I when I was watching this movie, I was going in with the idea that Terminator 3 wasn't great. The last great Terminator was Terminator 2. My stance on Terminator 1, I thought it was just okay. But yeah, no, Terminator 3 I really enjoyed. Basically, Terminator 3 is now following John Carter um, as an adult, a young adult, somewhere I'd say his mid 20s. Now that there's been again another stretch of time since the last Terminator film came out, being Terminator 2 at that time. And, it basically follows him, it follows his love interest and future first in command as they try to escape this new style of Terminator. Yes, the TX. You know, John, and you'd think after the end of Terminator 2 that that was going to be it. They stopped Skynet from happening. They got rid of all the future technology, including the future Terminator that was the villain in the first one and has been a hero ever since. And but yeah, this time a new style Terminator comes back, and that is the TX, which I really like. I really like her Terminator design in the robot form. Um, I love the new arm attachment that she gets that can, you know, change depending on what she wants, and the fact that the TX has the ability to take control of any machine that they want. Doesn't matter what it is, they can still take over. She can still take over it, and I also like the fact that it's basically saying that no matter what happens, no matter how many Terminators they send into the past to prevent either John Carter from living or saving John Carter, them trying to prevent Skynet from happening, it still happens. Because that's essentially what happens at the end of the movie. They go trying to stop Skynet, but it turns out no, Skynet is inevitable, and that's how the movie ends. So like I said, I really like this. I like the actor who plays John Carter. He is really really good. Hasn't really been in much. So this is really my first introduction to him as an actor, whose name is escaping me. And as I said, the TX really really liked. Arnie as the Terminator in this one. I mean, compared to the first two, not really that good. Didn't really like. He's the Terminator, yeah, but he doesn't really do much, outside of again protecting John and his first lieutenant. He's a completely different version of the Terminator that we knew from obviously the first and the second movie, because that's always been like the running thing. We also learned that he's the one who is actually responsible for killing John in the future. But then, of course, it's his first lieutenant slash wife, mother of kids, that reprogrammed him and sent him back in time in order to protect him. Obviously, needing to protect him leading up so that way he can lead the resistance. Now, the CG didn't mind it. There was a lot of not a lot of CG. There's still a lot of practical effects. I mean, like so much practical effects and so much vehicle explosions going on that I literally had to look up who directed this because I was like, hang on. I was sure Michael Bay didn't direct this with the amount of vehicle destruction that is going on in this in the opening chase sequence, you know, because that to me just screams Michael Bay. That's the way Michael Bay has set up his style of directing. From the Transformers movies and all that. Um, Also, really liked the design of the T1-8. I thought that design was pretty cool and kind of reminded me of the killer robot thing in RoboCop. But all in all, I enjoyed it, and I'm definitely going to give Terminator 4, Terminator Salvation a go. And I was just thinking there, now that I reviewed this one, there's only really three more Terminator films to watch, and I thought one was okay. I love two, and I liked three. If I like Salvation enough, I might continue on and do the other two. Genesis, which I know has Matt Smith in it, and I did see a clip of it. And then of course the newest one as of recording this, Dark Frontier, or whatever the fuck it was called. I might give that a shot if I like, Salvation and Genesis. Um, but only time will tell. It'll be the new year when I get around to all of those. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of Terminator 3 in the comments down below, and I will catch you all um, on the next upload.